This is Oddly Sports. I'm BJ Griffin. This is Rel Gibson. Week 13 NFL Pics. It's just been going on for so long. We missed Week 12, but boy was there a lot of action in Week 12. Andre Johnson, Cortland Finnegan going at it. Throwing the hands. Andre Johnson putting the hands to Cortland Finnegan. Two hands to be precise, and ripped each other's helmet off. And I mean, they say the Titans are pretty dirty on defense. Cortland Finnegan's pretty dirty. I mean, I was entertained with all the head hit bullshit that's being talked about. James Harrison getting fined for like every hit he makes. I'm glad to see people fighting. This needs to be, maybe just put an octagon in the middle of the field.
Put the octagon. Let me tell you what should have happened, damn it. These fools, as soon as both helmets ripped off, the ref should have came out to stop the game. The light should just turned off. One spotlight went, that shit just dropped down. Dude, hold him and just let him fight, man. Just put him in the octagon. I mean, and maybe they should have an octagon by the field goal post or something.
I get it.
And once somebody gets into it, just like hockey, just go straight into the octagon. Just enter them into there.
Yeah, we need more action with all the hits being taken away. Have Buffer, the announcer come in the middle and just Anyway,
Mike drops down and everything.
We'll start with the first pick. Houston Texans versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Who you got?
Eagles.
Mainly because Houston's pass defense sucks. And Michael Vick is a beast. Jacksonville Jags versus the Tennessee Titans.
I'm gonna go with the Titans on this one because they be thugging it up.
I'm gonna go with the Jags. They look pretty good, even though they lost to the Giants last week. They had a pretty considerable win streak before they lost to the Giants. What was it, like 3-4 games? We should know, but I don't exactly. Washington Redskins versus the New York Giants. Giants. Buffalo Bills versus the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings. Buffalo's only weapon seems to be their run game because their receivers drop balls. I mean, you know who I'm referring to, but yeah, they drop balls.
He blames it on God. Don't blame it on God for your drop balls, boy.
That's just ridiculous. The lightning should have struck you as you were tweeting.
He's probably going to get like 13 different injuries next week now. All at the same time.
Off of one hit. So, and, you know, Minnesota, even though Buffalo's run game is pretty good with Fred Jackson, Minnesota has a 5th-ranked rush D, so, I mean, they're not going to win the game. I don't think so. I don't think the Bills are going to win. The Bills don't tend to win anyway, even though they play hard against the Steelers. So, yeah. Next game, New Orleans Saints versus the Cincinnati Bengals.
The Saints. I don't know what the fuck the Bengals have been doing all season. They always come in the second. I think I said this once again. It's like my 3rd time saying this. They're a second half team, and I don't know what the fuck they be doing out there. I believe they just play when they want to, just to, you know, they still lose. But
you know what I think?
What's up?
Bengals suck.
They do?
Yep. Not good. Next game, San Francisco 49ers versus the Green Bay Packers. Niners look pretty good.
They did, but I'm going with Green Bay. How about you?
I'm going to go with Green Bay. Also, Green Bay at home here. Brian Westbrook with 136 yards rushing. He's looking pretty good.
This guy came out as a backup, didn't he?
He did.
I was like, where did this guy go? Then I found him. There he was.
That shit is funny. You know what was funny? Derek Anderson in the post-game interview after that game, after they got stomped into the ground by the 49ers, they actually caught him talking to one of his linemen and laughing like as they were down by, you know, however many points they were down. They were losing pretty bad. And one of the reporters, you know, in the press conference, they called him out, and they were like, "Well, what were you laughing about? You know, y'all were down by a lot of people want to know what you're laughing about." And they're like, and he started saying, "Oh, what me and so talk about is nobody else's business." And he started, "You think I'll take this shit serious? I take this shit serious." And the reporter kept pressing. He was like, "I'm done."
He just got up and left. Ruined it for all the other reporters. I bet the other reporters kicked that reporter's ass.
It was funny. It was funny to see.
The reporter's name was like Kent Bookham or something like that. He's an Arizona reporter, but that junk man fucked it up for the rest of the reporters. It probably, if that was the first question, I'm assuming it wasn't, but if it was, goddamn.
I don't know. I thought that was better than the Andre Johnson Cortland Finnegan fight, to be honest with you, because he got pissed. He was upset he got caught. Anyway, Denver Broncos versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City.
Kansas City, Denver Broncos, real bad rush defense. Kansas City actually had the leading rusher and the leading pass receiver in Week 12. Dwayne Bowe leading all receivers in receiving last week, and Jamal Charles leading all rushers in rushing. It didn't help that they played the Seahawks, but you know. Next game, Chicago Bears versus Detroit Lions.
I don't know.
Bears.
Yeah, Bears. I don't know what Detroit is doing. I'm going with the Bears, but Detroit, they make that effort and then they just lose it. I don't know.
Yeah, and Chicago beating the Philadelphia Eagles. I didn't think they were gonna pull out that win, but they did, and you know, shows that Philly can be stopped with Michael Vick. You know, they were looking pretty unstoppable. But yeah, next game, Cleveland Browns versus the Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Yep, I'm gonna go Dolphins also. Next game, Oakland versus the San Diego Chargers.
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 These
They're gonna win that division. Like they are making a hell of a run. They beat down the Colts. Beat them down.
Chargers.
I would say. I mean, they tend to win that matchup, but yeah, the Chargers. They've actually been looking pretty good all season. They just had mistakes.
You're right. I underestimated them, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I figured. Don't they have a couple of injuries out there also?
Oh yeah, all their big receivers were gone. Vincent Jackson was gone. Chris Chambers got traded, and Phillip Rivers is still beasting at quarterback. He's throwing to people we don't know.
We don't know. Some fans may be out there for all we know.
They might be out there.
Go suit up. They go out there and catch it, man.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, we're going to go with San Diego. Next game, Carolina Panthers versus the Seattle Seahawks.
I'm gonna go with Carolina on this one.
I'm going to go with Seahawks.
Okay.
Atlanta Falcons versus Tampa Bay Bucks.
Oh my gosh. Now,
go ahead. Let them know.
let you motherfuckers know. We have been right on the Atlanta Falcons. You know we bet them each week because it's our team. We've only been wrong about this team twice this whole season. And doing on week 13, plus that bye weeks makes them 9-2. The best record in the NFL. And guess what? Matt Ryan is 19-1 in the dome. 19-1 in the dome. Third season quarterback. 19-1 in the dome. Go, your go.
We don't lose at home. If you don't think we're the best, we're the best team. We're not. If you don't think we are the best team in the NFL, then I mean you could probably put up a good argument. We're the best.
We're the best.
We're the best team in the NFL.
We're the best.
We're the best team in the NFL.
Got off subject, but still on subject. We was at the table yesterday, and the guy was like, he's from Atlanta or whatever, and he was just like, are you a Falcons fan or whatever? He was like, no, me and BJ just told his ass to get up.
Get up.
Get up from the table.
Get up from the table.
Like, what? You know, they're doing good.
You gotta be a Falcons fan right now. There needs to be a Falcons bandwagon. I mean, I know there's not where I will be happy when the bandwagon fans come. I will happily lead that. I mean, even though we're real fans, we've been fans for years. But you know, we will lead the bandwagon. We will happily welcome them. Anyway, we got Atlanta to beat Tampa Bay. Even though we're not at home and we win all home games, we're gonna win the away games too because
we're Atlanta.
We're good. Rams versus the Cardinals.
I'm gonna go with the Rams.
I'm gonna go with the Rams also. Cardinals.
Yeah.
Dallas versus the Indianapolis Colts. Colts at home.
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Colts also. Dallas played New Orleans pretty close. But Dallas is kind of weak in their secondary, and if Peyton gets going, then they win the game. That's pretty much how they win their games. Is Peyton plays good every game. So
right now Peyton's mad.
Yeah, so. After that beatdown. So yeah. Next game, big game here. Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh,
yeah, Baltimore is at home.
Hey, I'm gonna go with Baltimore.
Okay, I like that. Pittsburgh. Teams don't seem to be able to rush real well against Pittsburgh, but Ray Rice, he's a beast. But I don't think they're going to run for a whole lot of yards, which means they're going to have to rely on Flacco to get the job done for them in the end. So I will go with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers looking good all season, one of the best in the NFL.
Hopefully he doesn't get, mushed.
Oh, I'm glad you brought it up. This was so much better than the fight. Week 11, Richard Seymour mashing Ben in the face and knocking him to the ground. I mean, first of all, Ben Roethlisberger is not a small dude.
He's named Big Ben for a reason.
This dude's big as shit. And Richard Seymour just turned around and mashed him in the face. He did not.
I saw him on the ground like this. I was just like, what happened to Ben? What happened to him?
It was funny. I mean, I like Ben Roethlisberger, but that was funny as hell. So much better than the fight to me, Andre Johnson. It was so much better.
We need the octagon out there. That's what we need.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send in a proposal for that for the NFL.
He's with Michael Buffer. They need to hire him. Let him go out there on the field. Monday Night Football: New York Jets versus the New England Patriots.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, New England's at home. Well, first of all, the Patriots' defense altogether, rushing and pass defense, isn't the best.
It's not the best.
Yeah.
And I believe the Jets can do it.
I do too. I really do.
I'm going with the Jets.
Hell yeah. New England Patriots, no big go-to receivers, although they are getting the job done. And they still have Wes Welker, and he really gets the job done. But the Jets' defensive backs, I mean, they're sick. And just defense is sick. And they have so many players on offense. You know LT is probably going to get a whole lot of rushing yards because New England doesn't do well against the run. And I just think the Jets have too many weapons for them, and the Jets have been looking good. I'm going to go with the Jets to win against the Patriots. What are your picks? What do you think of our picks? Make sure to subscribe. Follow us on Twitter. Become a Falcons fan because Falcons are beasting right now. They're gonna come. They're gonna go to the Super Bowl. They're gonna do everything.
This is what we do.
Yeah, it'd be a sick matchup if somebody said this before. It'd be a sick matchup if the NFC Championship game was the Atlanta Falcons at home versus the Philadelphia Eagles. That'd be the game of games.
That thing could be sold out, Pat. Not because this is an NFC Championship game, just because of the people that's in it.
Yeah, I mean, Vic back in the dome.
Back in the dome.
And
you know, it's some thugs that want to see Vic back in the dome.
Yeah.
A lot of people jump to the Falcons bandwagon because of Vic. So you know, of course, they're gonna come out. Mm-hmm. Some are gonna support Falcons, some are gonna support Vic. It's gonna be a good game with the Falcons though.
Yeah, Falcons definitely top. This is Obby Sports. I'm BJ Griffin. This is Bro Griffin. We're out.